Hi guys, welcome to your daily reading for July 23rd, 2025. We're going to do a Lenormand spread and then clarify with tarot to see what we can expect for today, Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. Make sure to check out the channel for the content. I'm posting the August readings for your zodiac signs. So fire signs are already up. Water signs and air signs and earth signs are up next. So make sure to check those out and check out the picker cards and the shorts. Also, I do the daily readings every day, so make sure that you're checking in and tuning in for those as well. Okay, so let's see what we can expect Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. 5 cards. Yeah, that one. Okay. So we have the clouds, the letter, the scythe, the ship, and the mountain. Ugh. Let's see. Let's do it here. So there's some communication coming in, some formal communication, probably in written form. It can be email, it can be actual written documents, it could be snail mail, or it can be text messages or instant messages. What's interesting about this message is that it's related to an issue that you weren't really quite clear about or that you had your doubts about. It could be something related to an air sign. I'm sorry, not an air sign, although it could be an air sign. But a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a situation here involving a person that displays fire sign qualities that you weren't sure about in the past, or that you couldn't really quite feel or understand the situation with this person, the dynamic. It could be work related, it could be romantic. And there's communication coming in. What's interesting to me is I feel like this communication is meant to clarify things, but it clarifies nothing. It clarifies nothing. You're sort of still stuck in the same energy of not knowing whether to move forward or how to move forward or things like that. It's also a situation related to like a delay. So there may be a situation where someone's maybe trying to plan something with you, but given the conversation or the nature of the conversation, maybe what transpires during this conversation, things are still kind of in the gray area. And I think that you either delay it or there is some kind of delay in getting together, because I do see maybe discussions about getting together, but not getting together anytime soon, maybe somewhere in the future, because I don't see it happening like right away. I kind of feel like if it's someone where like someone's going to come visit you or you're going to visit them, or it's like some kind of like mutual agreement on like where to meet or like for a date, even something like that. If it's work related, it might be discussions about you leaving your current job and going to another job in the future. Like, oh, we might be having openings sometime soon in the fall, or we might be having, where I'll let you know, or like give me your resume and I'll like submit it, or it's something like that, where it's just like kind of planning for the future, but nothing sort of happening right away. Yeah, exactly. There's like sort of a break here. No action is happening right away, but the discussions for potential action in the future are being discussed and shared. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Page of Cups. This relationship, if it's someone that's a fire sign, I'm getting Leo as well. But if it is a situation with a romantic fire sign, you've come into contact with this person quite recently. Whether it is a reunion, like a reconciliation sort of thing, or you guys started talking again, or if it's someone that's just still kind of new and you guys are still trying to feel each other out, whether or not you're vibing or not, and trying to plan out for like a future date. But I get newness from both the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Why? I want to ask you something. Why does it feel like there's some kind of burden connected to this person, though? Like there's a heaviness here, right? With the Ten of Wands with this person. Why? Do you guys have history together? Is there something about their vibe that's not quite fully there? Like there's something missing, or there's something, it's almost like you get a gut instinct that like they're not telling you everything or something along the lines of that. Or you don't know this person fully, so you can't fully trust them. But there's like, see, like there's a resistant energy sort of. The Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands and normally demonstrates like maintaining the successes that you already have. If it's related to you being single, I almost feel like you're resisting giving up your singledom for this person in some way, or giving up your freedom or liberty in some way. Like this person might be a little bit more restrictive with you or of you than you would kind of like to be, or than what's naturally comfortable for you. That's what I want to say. Naturally comfortable for you. Okay. Because I do feel like a resistance on your part with them, like kind of like, it's like a touch and go. Like you're not really quite sure how to take them or how to see them. You have the Knight of Rods, the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, jeez, the Seven of Pentacles, the Justice, and I'm going to take this one, the Three of Rods. If this is a new connection, you're not really quite sure if there's other people in the mix. Like, are they dating someone else? Maybe you really like them, but you're not really quite sure how serious to take them because you're not really sure if they're still playing the field or if there's still people that they're interested in. Again, I feel like this is it could be a very new connection. If there was a break in the relationship, you're wondering if there's someone else in the mix, if there's someone in the background, maybe that they were talking to during the time that you two separated or something like that. But that's your hesitation. That's why you're having this hesitation with this person. Is like there's something that I don't want to, like, there's an immaturity to them, or maybe a lack of impulse control from this person that's making you doubt their reliability, their stability, and the long term of this connection. So I think you're kind of stalling. I don't know if you're stalling or you're delaying or you're not. You're looking at this and thinking like, is this a wise investment of my time, effort, energy, and all of that? Also, it would require that you make some changes. Again, like changing your singledom or your liberty or freedom or something like that. It feels a little bit restrictive and you're not really quite sure if that's something that you want to do or give to this person, or as a byproduct of this person. Like maybe they're just not worth the effort, or just not worth the time, or the, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like this person has your attention, but I don't feel like this person is like your end all be all like energy. Like you don't get that energy from this person. It feels like a not Mr. Right, but Mr. Good enough for right now type thing, or Ms. Good enough for right now. It's kind of like that kind of vibe. I am going to ask because I am curious and I don't normally do this, but is there someone else involved in this person's like peripheral, or is this just like a resistance that you have? Can I ask that? Is there something or someone else or something that we should know? What should we know? Nope. One card, please. Whoop. Oh. Oh, and I get two cards. Okay, hold on. So we have the Lover's card and the Four of Pentacles. So this is a very strong energy of this person not wanting to let go, a very, very deep emotional connection. So two things is what I'm seeing. One, if this is a new connection, you guys don't have a prior relationship, have never been seriously committed, exclusive to each other. This is all kind of brand new. There is someone sort of in the periphery. It's possible they're not talking to them right now, but what I'm getting is it's probably an ex that they're still kind of mulling through the past and the relationships, their role in it, the person's responsibility in it, and all of that stuff. I don't necessarily see that this person, their ex, is still in their life. Although for some of you, because this is a general reading, it's possible they still have this person in their network of friends, or they still have friends that are like mutually connected to them, to their ex. And so they're kind of sort of peripherally in their energy for that reason. Does that make sense? So they're either an ex that's still a friend, an ex that's a friend of a friend, and that still roams around in the same circles, the friend groups, or they're just not in their life anymore, but there's still like an element of them working through their past relationship and what happened, what went wrong, and all that stuff. So they might not be talking to them. I don't see this person actively pursuing someone else, though. I will say that. I don't see this person actively pursuing anybody else outside of you. Now, that's the first scenario. The other scenario I see is if you two were in a committed relationship in the past, this person is committed to you and there's no one else. It is very clear that they have a very deep connection with you. It's highly probable that they believe that you are the one and that their energy and their focus is just on you. But if that is the case, then there's still a resistance here from your side. So you might want to kind of think about and ponder what that could possibly be. Why is it that you're kind of like not sure? What I'm getting here actually is that this person may not be as stable as you are in some form. It could be financially, it could be mentally, it could be emotionally. In terms of emotional regulation, in terms of mental health issues, in terms of like finances, in terms of even family wise, right? Is this person going to be a good mother or father or parent? And you might already be a parent, or you might want a family and you're not really quite sure if you can rely on this person. And maybe that's your hesitation. But I do see that if you have been in a committed relationship with this person's not letting you go. They're very fully committed and invested in you, and they are trying to make things work. You're the one for them. It's very clear. So let's get an advice card for everybody. What can we have as an advice card, please? We get one advice card. This one. Oh, I got two. Guys, why are you getting two cards? Come to the edge and imagine. Okay. If the first situation where this person is new, give it a chance. See how they feel to you. Your gut will not lead you in the wrong direction. If you're not sure about them, then yeah, you can have a little bit of space. But I think that you should be brave. This card, Come to the Edge, talks about being brave and taking a leap of faith and believing in yourself and going after the things that you want. If you want the family and kids and the white picket fence and the dog and all that stuff and the cat and everything, tell that person, let that person know, and ask questions, get to know them, right? Like, start building towards that intimate relationship that you want in the future. If you want them to be honest with you, you be honest with them, and you take it upon yourself to set the example and set the standard for the level of honesty that you're going to require in a relationship. Also, imagine that things are possible. Like, the Imagine card is all about dreaming and manifesting the dreams that come to you, the ones that you really, really want. So don't fear. Just don't fear. This should be like a love reading. It's about love and not fear. So do things out of love and not out of fear. Let this person know. Be very, very frank about what the things that you are, what you want in a relationship, and then maybe they'll surprise you. And imagine how amazing it would be if they gave it to you. And if they don't, then maybe they're not the right one, and that's okay. Like, that's not gonna like dull your sunshine, right? If it is a situation where it's, like I said, the second scenario where you guys have been in a relationship and you've already been committed and exclusive, and you've had a relationship in the past, and this is someone kind of returning, or like you guys are getting reacquainted with each other. Again, continue to be honest, continue to demonstrate your feelings, continue to be intimate, demonstrate intimacy in terms of like transparency and honesty and genuineness, right? Also, take a leap of faith and be brave and set the standard for the type of information and the type of transparency that you require of your partner. Because I think that there's a lot of potential here. Either way, in either scenario, there is a lot of potential, but it's kind of up to you to set the requirements and set the standards for how you expect this person to treat you and like have the dynamic with you, so that you can return that, and so that they have the opportunity to either step up or not. Okay, well, that is the message that I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the July, or I'm sorry, well, I have the July readings up, but make sure you check out the August readings as well. And I will see you guys for your daily tomorrow. Take care. Bye.